We are living in a state of constant mental exhaustion. Between the endless digital scrolling and the deep, quiet anxiety of modern life, it feels like we're trapped in a cycle we never actually chose. Most of us follow a familiar script to escape that anxiety. Chase the high salary, find the prestigious job abroad, and accumulate the material symbols that prove we've finally arrived. Dr. Yuvesh Kumar Singh followed that blueprint to its conclusion. Early in his career, he secured a position at Wipro, one of India's leading tech firms, checking off the first major box on the list of societal success. He pushed further, moving to the United States and overcoming language barriers to earn a master's degree in computer science from California State University. He reached the professional summit, a six-figure salary in a major multinational. Achieving these numeric milestones creates a sense of total security, a belief that once you have the job and the title, you finally have control over your future. That control vanished almost instantly upon his return to India. Within a single month, his personal life collapsed. He faced a sudden divorce and was separated from his newborn daughter, left with nothing but the clothes on his back. The emotional trauma eventually broke his physical body. He suffered a massive stroke in the left hemisphere of his brain, which paralyzed his entire right side and completely stripped away his ability to speak. At his lowest point, he was a man who had earned everything society values, only to lose the basic human functions of walking, talking, and reading. When your career, your family, and even your own body are taken away, you're forced to find a different kind of strength, one that doesn't depend on your bank balance or your physical health. Rebuilding began with a single focused direction. To move forward, he first had to stop and deliberately cut through the noise of his broken reality. He calls this the moment of silence. Aajkal hum me time ke naam pe bas washroom mein bedkar phone scroll karte hai. True silence isn't a distraction. It's about shutting the door and honestly assessing if your daily actions actually align with the life you want to lead. This is a common pattern in behavioral change. The failed 10-kilogram weight loss plan. We rely on a sudden burst of motivation to hit the gym and starve ourselves. The weight drops, but as soon as the initial excitement fades, the numbers spike right back to where they started. Real change happens when you shift into an automatic mode. By establishing small, consistent daily routines, progress begins to flow naturally, removing the need for a constant, exhausting struggle to stay motivated. Resilience isn't something you find in a motivational speech. It's built through the quiet, repetitive consistency of these daily choices. He found another path to recovery by shifting his focus away from what he had lost. Even while paralyzed, he began to document everything that still remained. Behavioral science examines how this deliberate focus on appreciation acts on the brain, observing how it can physically restructure neural pathways to help a person recover from extreme trauma. This scientific observation echoes ancient wisdom. In the Bhagavad Gita, the concept of thankful action is central, performing your duties while acknowledging the gifts you've already been given. Adopting this mindset transformed his physical pain into a deliberate life purpose. He stopped seeing himself as a victim of a stroke and started seeing himself as a man with a story that could help others. Recognizing the foundational gifts we often ignore, like a supportive family or the simple ability to breathe, is what allowed him to build the mental framework required to reclaim his life. Through this journey, he completely rejected the version of success he chased in his 20s. The cars, the houses, and the titles were no longer the goal. He found a new metric, the ability to lie down in a dark room and fall into a deep, peaceful sleep with a calm mind. If you can do that, you are truly successful. He turned this experience into a system called the Clarity Path, a framework of 21 micro-habits practiced over 90 days. Following this structure allowed him to literally rebuild his life from the ground up, leading to the publication of his book, Rise Again. It proves that success isn't a trophy you win and keep on a shelf. It's a process you have to embody every single day. Doctor. Yuvesh experienced a literal physical paralysis, but many of us are living through a mental version of the same thing, feeling stuck, distracted, and unable to move forward. He now uses his 90-day systems to lead others out of that digital chaos and toward a self-defined, clear path. Ultimately, your success isn't defined by what you acquire. Safalta wo nahi hai jo aap paate hai, safalta wo hai jo aap bante hai. It is about who you become through your daily actions. You don't fail when you fall. You only fail when you refuse to rise again. Your time hasn't just come, it's already here.